Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf and today I'm playing some more VGC Regulation H in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going to be twisting the dimensions. So, this hard Trick Room team did win a 400+ person tournament, which is very, very impressive. It is Psy-Spam Trick Room with Hatterene and Indeedee as the main Psy-Spam Trick Room core, and then you have the Torkoal as another fantastic Trick Room sweeper. If you haven't spent any time around the channel, you know TT Torkoal time. I am absolutely here for it. Very few Pokemon want to take Specs Terrifier Eruption in the sun. It really and truly can just be a delete button, and it is really fun to use. Additionally, we do have the Hisuian Lilligant, which in the sun does get its speed doubled. We are rocking the Sleep Powder, Close Combat, Triple Axle, and After You with the Focus Sash. So no grass type attack besides the Sleep Powder. And then for the Araquanid, we have Clear Amulet, Terra Grass, Liquidation, Leech Seed. We can guard them widely, we can get a little wide, and we can click the Protect button. And then to round out the team, and honestly, the Pokemon I probably am most excited about using is Gallade. I think Gallade with Sharpness is just absolutely incredible, and this Gallade is rocking the Scope Lens to increase the number of crits, or to increase the crit chance, I should say. So we have two Wide Guard Mons in both the Araquanid and the Gallade. We have the Sacred Sword, the Psycho Cut, and the Trick Room. So that is three, yes, count them, three Trick Room setters, which I think is really, really incredible. That way you can, really pretty much guarantee you can get Trick Room up. Additionally, I do want to point out the fact that there is, if my math is correct, there is one, yes, count 'em, one Protect on this team. I find that to be absolutely wild, especially now that there is no Urshifu. I think Protect is always good, and now that we don't have a Pokemon that can simply go through your Protect, I think Protect stonks even higher, and we do have the Psychic Terrain, so that even if an opponent wanted to click the Feint button, we have the Psychic Terrain to stop the priority of Feint. So just something that I really do want to point out, I love Trick Room. I love Trick Room, and I think even if you don't consider yourself a particularly good Trick Room player, or you don't have a ton of interest in playing Trick Room, I will always encourage players to just rent a Trick Room team and play a couple games with it, because not only does it teach you about your board positioning, but it can teach you also how to beat Trick Room, right? So it's like, I'm going to use this Trick Room team, and then I get to see what my opponent does into my Trick Room team, and I say, oh, okay, I see how they stalled it out. I see how they called this turn, they swapped in their terrain, they were able to fake me out, like that kind of stuff. So I just think it is playing Trick Room is so incredibly helpful to getting better at playing against Trick Room as well. So I think that's pretty much what I want to say. Oh, I will have the person who won the tour, I'll have the tournament information linked in the description down below, and the team was remade by PokemonVGC, so I will have Talon linked in the description down below as well. So please make sure to check both those people out. I would very much appreciate it, and now I can say, without further ado, let's hop into some games. We're so in, it's crazy how in we are right now. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Very cool team for my opponent. Scary. Certainly scary, but definitely cool as well. Also, did my camera get all fuzzy? Just a little fuzzy? Did that fix it? Is it the same? Sometimes I, cannot tell. Okay. Let me lock in. Let me lock in, and then I'll fix my camera. Okay. They don't have their own terrain. They do have a dark type, but no, I probably shouldn't do this. I wonder if I can go, Indeedee Gallade. They do have possible Follow Me in the mouse. That could be Pop Bomb mouse. That could be Follow Me mouse. So I think ultimately I don't go Torkoal Lilligant, but I think I probably... I'm gonna bring Gallade. I said it. I said it. I'm gonna bring Gallade. And then... Do I go Torkoal Lilligant in the back, I guess, is the question. Does Torkoal Hatterene, like, literally make any sense? Literally any sense at all. I'm gonna click it. I'm just gonna simply click it and see what happens. I have a couple seconds to spare. Everybody wave hi to IT Espeon. And fixed! Thank you, Espeon. Thank you, Espeon. Okay. Let's see what they want to go for here. That's a great league card. I love my league card. I love my shiny Araquanid, but I think that's been my league card since, like, maybe the 3rd month Scarlet and Violet was out. Maybe the 4th month Scarlet and Violet was out, so it might be time. It might be time. Okay. Do I, like, follow me Trick Room here? I think I may indeed, like, follow me Trick Room. Talonflame should be faster than the mouse, so, and we would live a Flare Blitz. If they taunt, that's fine. Because both Talonflame and Mousehole get taunt, but this feels fine. They can have their bears, certainly. They're actually going to Terra. Okay, so we get to see the Terra turn 1 right off the bat. That's probably Offensive Mouse, then. Or it's going to be Ghost Follow Me. Okay, also fine. Or it could just be Ghost Pop Bomb Mouse. But I feel like usually if I see mostly Ghostly, then I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Usually if I see mostly Ghostly, but that's fine, I'll just go for the Psychic move into that. We both follow me! No, follow me! Okay, let's see what Talonflame does here. It is taunt. Perfect. Perfect, that's why I don't risk it. That right there is why I don't risk it. We click the Room of Tricks. I'm gonna Psychic, and I'm gonna Psycho Cut. They could just double protect, and in that case I should have swapped in my Torkoal. But I'm gonna click these buttons. Okay, they actually just follow me. That is absolutely fine, I think. Gallade gonna do some oh, okay, they do click Brave Bird, and because Talonflame's Gale Wings are still intact, okay. So we immediately, the scope lens immediately coming through for us. I love that. So because their Gale Wings are still intact, pew, I love the Indeedee attack animation. That means that it is a priority move, and because we are in Psychic Terrain, priority moves do get blocked, which is why that didn't go off. However, here, if they click Brave Bird, it will go through. Okay, they click Gambit, I think I always just click Psychic. I'm just gonna Psychic Sacred. Kowtow. That's a good Indeedee right there. That's a good Indeedee. That's a Gone Gambit, and this should be a Gone Bird as well. Like, even if they pick up a double, like, even if Indeedee got KO'd, we would still always pick up their Gambit, then they would go for Brave Bird. They would take a bunch of recoil, so it would be a fairly low Talonflame and their last Mon. So even if that did pick up the KO, I think we were just always safe there, to be honest. Trick Room 2 more turns, okay. I'll click these buttons. You do Hyper Voice, you are slower. Gallade absolutely devoured that. And now I get to click my... Okay, they are... Instead of being Life Orb, they are the... Throat Spray. We get our Sacred Sword. And that... Gallade got 3 KOs this game. This is the Gallade show. That game was absolutely the Gallade show. I will say, maybe if they got a double KO, things could have gotten a little spicy. Let's see, they get a double KO that turn, and then it's Talonflame. I think we probably still take it, but it would have definitely been a little bit spicier. But that's a really good. Indeedee living was huge there. Indeedee living was really, really big. Because the thing is, if I bring in my 2 slower mons, then they can protect the last turn of Trick Room, but a Hyper Voice isn't going to KO both my mons, so I just get to get a big attack with both off, and I think we should still clean. And if they click the Blood Moon button, sorry, that name left my head. If they click the Blood Moon button, then they're only attacking 1 and I still get a big attack off. So I think we were fine. I think we were fine either way. But that was absolutely the Gallade show. Love to see it. And I'll see you in a game 2. Oh, Ben's in. Oh, we're in there. Let's go. Okay. Can this actually just be... Can this actually just be Hat Indeedee? I'm definitely a little bit nervous about this. I'm definitely a little bit nervous about this one. I think maybe I can go Hat Indeedee. They don't have their own terrain, presumably. The Grimmsnarl can run terrain. I believe Grimmsnarl does... I know Grimmsnarl gets Misty Terrain. I don't know if that's the only terrain Grimmy gets, though. They could also be Taunt on the Gengar. What do I like the best here? I do think maybe it is Indeedee Hat, and then I close it out with this. How do I feel about that? I think I like this. I don't know if I want to bring Torkoal into this. It just feels a little bit rough. If they get the weather... So I would rather bring my Araquanid and just say, okay, if you're going to bring rain, Araquanid's going to absolutely go in, and then I bring Gallade because Gallade put in work in that last game. I think Gallade's still really good here, to be honest. And plus, if they set up Light Screen, if they happen to set up Light Screen, but they don't get the chance to set up Reflect, then I want to have my physical attackers in the back, if that makes any sense at all. Maybe this is a mistake and I should always bring Torkoal here, but I don't mind this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Is this Explosion? We don't have Protect, so there's no way to know. Okay. How aggressive do I want to play this, I guess? They can't taunt... Follow Me Trick Room is the safest play? I think I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna click it. I think a part of me really wants to click Trick Room and Expanding Force, and maybe I should click that. Like, I would have to Terra if I wanted to click that. And they click Shadow Ball, so that's perfect. Okay, they are drumming. That's definitely scary, but I still have the Follow Me alive. They should eat their berry, yep. So I really could have gone Terra Fire. Expanding Force plus Trick Room, I think was... honestly probably fine here. I was just worried if they like Sludge Bomb crit and like go for some crazy move. I'm just always gonna follow me here and click Expanding Force. I think is fine. The Belly Drum's definitely scary, but Hat, I believe, will underspeed here. So we're gonna get some massive damage off. Unless they're Terra Dark. Oh, Terra Dark incoming. Why did I say anything? Okay, y'all are gonna have to tell me what happens. I can't look. Please, I can't look. No, it's fine. Oh, are they exploding? Are they actually exploding, though? I can't protect anyway, so this is what I'm doing. Maybe I should have Helping Handed, though? I guess there's no reason to not do that. I get a little expanding off. Okay, so this is probably Explosion, then. I think this is definitely Explosion. I still think my last 2 Mons... No! Okay, we got... Oh, actually Body Slam. Oh. Okay, I don't mind that. Beaut. Maybe I was supposed to Terra here? The Indeedee. Dark Pulse, okay. We're very alive. I am gonna bring in Araquanid, I think. And here, I just click Dazzling Gleam. Let me see how low the Gengar is. Yeah, Dazzle should pick him up. Okay, what wants to swap here? This should KO both. It does. Okay, perfect. Pew. I'll have to see what their two last mons are here. Womp. And we should have, let's see, we set Trick Room, then that was 1 turn, and then that was 2 turns. Okay, we should have 3 more turns? Did I do that math at all correctly? Quaxo is a really cute name. And Zappy, okay. So we got Curse Body, can I click this? No, how long does it stay disabled for? 4 turns! That's actually kind of bad. Like, I'll be honest, that's kind of bad. If my move didn't get disabled, I think we probably just auto-win, but this is a little bit bad. Let's see how much damage we do here. Okay, you detect that. That's okay, I think. I can double in pretty safely next turn. That's good damage. Just imagine how much Expanding Force would have done. Let's see what they click here. They click Ice Beam, okay. Did very little damage. Trick Room, 1 more turn, okay. We still have a Gallade. We still do have a full health Gallade. Ooh. They clicked Helping Hand. Okay, I was most worried that they would go for Double Protect and get the Double Protect, you know? But I think in Rain, I really feel like this KOs. Show them what you got, bud. That's a good spider right there. That's a good spider right there. And now my move is no longer disabled. Let's go. Okay, that's fantastic. No more weirdness, though, which is still fine. I'll just Leech Life. Surf, okay. Pew. And Leech Life should finish off the Politoed, as it does. Very nice. That one felt fairly clean. That one really felt fairly clean. I think I could have played more aggressively turn 1. And that's kind of like, when using a Trick Room team like this, I think that's like kind of the fun part of learning when you can play aggressive, because I do think if I clicked Terra Fire, Trick Room plus Expanding Force, I could have won the game way faster. I could have had a much cleaner game. So that is definitely something that I want to keep in mind, but let's hop into a game 3. Well, it's a team. Well, it's a team, it's just not the kind of team I want to face. Okay. Huh. Okay. This one does seem like a little bit of a more difficult matchup. I do think probably Hat and Dede's the way I want to go. Can I go Gallade? I wonder... I have so many questions. I have so many questions. It could be Snarl on the bird. I don't on the Murkrow. I don't think it will be, but it can. It's also double bird. Sorry, I just noticed. This is a really cool team. So it's a double bird, but they have the Dondozo core. They have the Archpelly core with the Basculegion on there as well for a nice little rain core. Okay. I think it's got to be something like this. I think this is truly our only hope. A part of me really does want to go Torkoal here, But if they're like Rain Dance, nah, I don't think I can. I don't think it, like, because they have the Pelipper, I don't think it's going to be Rain Dance on the Murkrow, but that is something in the back of my mind, you know? The one good news is they don't have their own terrain. Watch it, it's going to be like, is it just me or it's like when you use Psy Spam, everything's Terra Dark. When you use a Moongus, everything is either Terra Grass or Goggles. Okay. I can live with this. Are they a Snarl? Because the bridge does learn Snarl. I haven't seen it recently, but it does learn Snarl. I'm gonna play this one aggressive, though. I'm going to go... I think I have to Terra, though. Because I want to click an attack move. And then next turn... Yeah. I know I'm increasing their defense, but I have Sacred Sword in the back. So I don't feel as scared about that. So I'm clicking. I've clicked the buttons. It's too late. I've clicked the buttons. So I'm going to Terra Fire here. That way they cannot go for just a, the Steel move, which is just escaping me right now. It is Rain Dance, yep. Okay. I think both my Mons should live whatever they go for. Maybe I shouldn't have played like this. Wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't have played like this. I think Hat should live. I know it's +1. But I think Hat should live here. And then you go for the Hat. Well, we're gonna die. Well, now we're gonna die. Oh, they're Life Orb. Oh, they're the Orb of Life. Yeah, okay. That's worth it. Oh, we crit back. Okay, that's absolutely worth it to me. And I get the Trick Room. We died a Life Orb, right? Yeah. Terra was not worth it. Terra was not worth it. But I really do think that was worth it. Like, a Psychic will KO that Mon. Actually, and they will also die to their own Life Orb. So playing risky was worth it, but I don't think that the Terra was not worth it. So that was a big mistake by me, I think. And I think they should always just have Dondozo on the back, right? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I wish I didn't Terra. Oh. No way! No freaking way! A one-turn game? Okay, so to me, that forfeit means they don't have Protect on the Basculegion. They could, because they were Life Orb, they could definitely have Protect on their Arch. So maybe they Protect Arch, but I either pick up a KO or I get so much damage with my Gallade. Then the next turn I get to bring in my Spider. Yeah, I think it was probably done. I think the game was probably done. I personally wouldn't have forfeited there, but I think it was probably done. That was a crazy first turn, though. Okay, well, obviously that game was like one turn. We are gonna hop into a fourth game for today. Okay. Yo, Zero! You're cooking! You're cooking! We love to see it. Okay, another rain matchup, which when you have Torkoal, it's not my favorite thing to see. Is this gonna be Final Gambit Annihilate? Because that really does change everything. That really, really does change everything. I think I have to try to Hat and DD them. I do think I have to try to Hat and DD them. They have their own terrain as well. I actually do think Araquanid's quite good here. I actually think Gallade is good as well. Let me think about this. Do I want the Torkoal? They do have double Grass type, but they could have possible Wide Guard. I really might want the Torkoal here. I actually can't believe I didn't go TT Torkoal time. But I just think I have better In terrain teams, I just think I have better options, because if my opponent overextends and brings the Mons that are good into Torkoal, then I get to Gallade and Spider them. Oh my gosh. This has been happening so much more, yo. Thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Follow is over on Twitch. I will link my stream in the description down below. I do stream VGC. I have been hosting VGC Reg H tours as well. Thank you so much. That's scary stuff. That's just scary stuff right there. Okay, this one does feel like follow me Trick Room. And like, that's just what I click. Those are the buttons. Those are the buttons. They could have wide guard, which is a problem, and I don't like it, and I wish I brought my Torkoal now. But it is what it is. I don't think there's a reason to Terra. But if they... Yeah, no, this should be okay, I think. Maybe. Okay, I actually don't know. Is that Mon Poison Dark? I always think it's Poison Water, but I actually think it's Poison Dark. I will check after this turn. I did click these buttons very quickly. Okay, that's gonna be Rillaboom coming in. Yep. Dang, Torkoal actually would have been nuts here, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I could have played aggressive this turn, but I didn't want to risk anything. Like, they could have easily stayed in with their Overquill, I think. But now the good news is I don't have to worry about wide guard, so that's nice. I think I always swap my Indeedee here. I can't protect, so I think I always swap my Indeedee and click expanding. I think I try to bring in the Araquanid. Well, not try. I'm gonna bring in the Araquanid. Whether Araquanid lives the turn or not, that's what we're gonna try for, I think. I don't have protect on the hat anyway, so I'm gonna click these buttons. But this way I have follow me and I have terrain for later as well. And the terrain not only benefits me because it shuts down their fake out and their glide, but it also will increase the damage output of Gallade's Psychic Sword move. So we withdraw the Indeedee. Araquanid coming out. No fake out, okay. I like that for my opponent. Let's see what they go for. Great damage. Bring them right down to Sash. I maybe could have stayed in and doubled up, but that didn't seem worth it. Is it a U-turn? It is a U-turn, okay. We did not eat that particularly well. I'll tell you that much. But now we both have our terrains in the back. And what button did they click? Did they click the Hurricane button? That's what I'm really scared of. That is what I'm really scared of here, is they click the Hurricane button. Overquill. I do believe that's a dark type, so that's something I have to look out for. Dark poison, I think. They did. Oh, poor Spider. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Okay. I think I just always click Dazzling Gleam here. Is it worth trying to get health back, I guess is the question. I don't know if this KOs. And I do think this should definitely KO. So I'm going to click the Liquidation. Okay. So about the Pelipper, that makes sense. The Rillaboom comes back in. I'm getting chip damage on this Rillaboom. I am getting chip damage on this Rillaboom. And this means... Okay, wait, actually... Okay, I KO the Overquill, which is nice. That's huge. And I still have my terrain in the back. They brought their terrain out. They brought their terrain out right here. So I still have my terrain in the back, which feels really, really good. So I can swap my Indeedee in now if I do want to. Let me think. Again, I don't know if Pelipper has wide guard. I think... Did Pelipper protect? They went protect, swap, right? So because they went protect, I don't know if they have wide guard. Okay, well here I'm definitely clicking this button. There's absolutely no reason I don't click this button here. I don't think it will pick up the Rillaboom. Seeing the U-turn, this is probably AV Rillaboom. So I don't think this will pick up the Rillaboom, but we're gonna get such good damage here, and if they don't protect the Annihilate, like, Annihilate's going down. They could go for a defensive Terra, which they do. Okay, I like that for my opponent. But this still feels fine on the Annihilate. Yep, is it Terra Dark? Annihilate looks so good with the Stellar Terra. Is it just me? Hello? That looks so good, but it doesn't change your typing defensively, and yeah. Yep. So the position war can be a little bit difficult with the two terrains, but I just made sure I always had my terrain in the back. Like, they brought their terrain in, so I could always swap mine in and click that button. And now they're gone. Now they're simply gone, and I have 4 Pokemon, and I believe they have 1 Burb. Trick Room Trick Room definitely has the power to absolutely run through teams. Okay, well, I'm just gonna click Expanding Force, and in case they wide guard, Indeedee gets to pick up the KO. No Terra needed, and they're gonna cancel the battle. Yep. Yeah, that was, like, again, that's a really scary matchup. That's literally Rain, which hurts my Torkoal, and it's their own terrain, which hurts the Psy Spam mode. But we were just able to manage our terrains, honestly. They had to swap around, and we just continually kept racking up that chip damage, and I will say, the Araquanid Live did change the game. If we go down 3-4 in that game, or if we're even 3-3, and we lose one of our pieces, that does drastically change how we have to play the game, because we are trying to switch around, and keep our terrain control. So the Araquanid Live went kind of insane there. So, I will see you in the team review, team rental code. All right. Trick Room is a absolutely wild archetype because, as we saw today, it just has the power to absolutely run through teams. And I think Trick Room is particularly good right now. I think Trick Room has a lot of really good tools in Psy Spam, in Torkoal, and then you also have your Hisuian Lilligant for a faster mode. Araquanid's also great, and as we saw, this was kind of, a little bit of this was the Gallade show, which makes me so happy. Gallade got to put in so much work. The Scope Lens, yes, Sacred Sword just being able to cut through defense boosts, all that kind of good stuff. So once again, shout out to Talon for remaking the team, and I will have the tournament winner linked in the description down below as well. I do want to say thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. If you did enjoy this content at any time, don't forget to body press that like button. I'm sorry, I will see myself out.